Hey, 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 family. This is Kim Love Jones here, certified relationship coach. I am jumping on this afternoon and we are going to finish talking about trusting the process because that is what it's all about. I am sharing out the live right now. Yes, 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 yes. And today we are going to be talking about trusting the process. My name is Kim Love Jones. I'm a certified relationship coach. And what I do is I help men and women heal so that they can get to the love that they deserve and desire. I am excited to be on right now. Hey, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. I don't know who sent it. I'm sharing out the live right now. I'm trying to work on getting this live shared out to let people know I am live. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Just give me 1 second, but I welcome you in. Today we are once again talking about trusting the process. The live was so amazing last night. I didn't get to finish talking about what I needed to talk. Hey, Julie P, I see you, baby. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. I see you. I see you. Yes. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes. I am sharing out this live. Yes, I am. Y'all give me 1 second. I am trying to get it all the way done. Yes. Okay. Yes, I am amazing, Misty. How are you, baby? How are you? Yes, thank you for sharing out the live, Misty. Julie P, thank you for the rose. Genevieve, thank you for the wink, wink. I am seeing everybody who's coming in while we're sharing it out. Julie P, I see you, my love. I see you. Misty, you sharing it out. Misty is not playing. I see you. I see you, my love. Misty, thank you for the heart, me, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We're going to give it a few minutes for people to come into the room. But I am so grateful for all of y'all. I am grateful for y'all coming into the room. We're going to get it popping today. I want to talk about trusting the process. You know, my name is Kim Love Jones. I'm a certified relationship coach. And my focus is my sisters because I want my sisters to understand something that literally, quite literally, when we understand our power, we shift every environment. We tilt rooms. Hey, Exquisite, I see you, baby. How are you, sis? I see you. I see you, sis. So we tilt rooms. When you understand your power, and you understand who you are, you change the entire game. There is no us, right, with anybody until we find ourselves. We cannot get to where we want to be until we have clarity. And so I wanted to talk about learning to trust the process of your own healing. I want you to trust the process, that everything is going just the way that it's supposed to go. And so a lot of times we doubt ourselves, we doubt our belief to make things happen for ourselves, right? And the reality of the situation is once we learn certain things, y'all, I got to plug in my cellular phone, as my mama used to say. My cellular phone not working. I'm like, oh God, Ma, it's a cell phone. She said, girl, it's a cellular phone. I still say it to this day. To this day, I still say, oh my God, the cellular phone. But yeah, so we want to get to the place where we begin to understand our power, right? So my focus here lately has been for my sisters. And while I coach men, my sister girls are the ones who always come to me consistently. And we talk about this healing business. Because thank you, Julie P, for the wink, wink. I see you. Because we have to begin to understand who we are, right? So, hey, figuring it out. I see you. I'm trying to give it a minute for the room, for people to come into the room. I see you, baby. I see you. I see you. Text the city and state you calling from, or I'm sorry, that you're chiming in from. You don't have to do the city, just do the state. Like, hey, baby, I see you. Thank you for the love, Blazer. Thank you for the love, Blazer, Julie P. The community gift. I appreciate you, my love. I appreciate you. Yeah, what city, what state are you chiming in from, y'all? Talk to me. We're going to fill this room up. We're going to fill it up. I see y'all sharing out the lives and everything else. And I just want to be clear. Oh, let me tell y'all this. I am doing a super fans, and I'm going to announce this again, super fan only live on Wednesday, March the 11th. Wednesday, March the 11th. I am just setting my calendar. You in Las Vegas? You know what? I haven't been to Vegas in about 4 years now. But I come to Vegas. I love Vegas. And I don't gamble. I just like to go to Vegas for the shows and all the other stuff. And just to hang out, walk around, go to the mall. It'd be expensive as I don't know what, y'all know right down there, they trying to get you. You know you in the tourist area. But I love Vegas. I love Vegas for the shows and the architecture, some of the buildings and some of the things that they do. I just love Vegas. I love Vegas. I didn't even know that, Julie P. I didn't know that. So for you, it is actually, what is it? For you, it's 3 hours difference. So it's 10:30 in the morning, 11:30 there. Oh gosh, they gave me a flash goal already. I'll take it 10:31. Okay. Okay, y'all. I got a flash goal, 7 roses. Thank you, Lord. I need 7 roses in 15 minutes. There's 14 people in the room. Can each pray? Yeah, only 1 rose per person. Only 1 rose per person. So yeah, so I want to talk about this because I think that it's so very important to understand that there is a process to our healing. There is a process to our healing, right? And when we understand that, we operate better. We don't have the same anxiety thinking that we should have already been healed. Thank y'all for the roses. Hey, H. Tyrone, I see you, baby. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Figuring it out. Thank you for the rose, Julie P. Blessed. I thank you for the rose, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, figuring it out. Thank you, baby. You said I'm going to wait before I send my heart me, right? No, I get it. I really, really get it. But I think it's just so important that we understand the process. That we understand the process, right? Learning to trust my process, absolutely, because it's going to take you to a whole nother level, right? When we have anxiety around, like trying to rush through our healing. Hey, channeling change. I see you, baby. How are you? When we have anxiety around it, we believe, like the anxiety says, I believe I'm supposed to be in this place. Thank you, channeling change. I see you, baby. Thank you for the rose. I see you, right? And so we be believing that our healing is supposed to take in a specific order. That's how it works. We believe that we're supposed to be over things that we have yet to work through. That, oh my God, Julie P, you reached level 26 in my fan club? Oh my God. Pring, they gotta be blocked because I don't see nothing from you, my love. Yeah, hey, Santo, thank you for the follow. I see you. Hi, Sophia. Thank you for the heart me, my love. I need 2 more roses to meet my, from 2 different people. 1 rose from each, from 2 different people to meet my flash goal. Wow. I see y'all coming in. I see y'all coming in. Sophia, I see you, baby. Thank you, Nat. Thank you. I need 1 more, but thank you, Nat. Thank you. Wait a minute. Let me cheer for that. Wait. Let me cheer for that. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So yesterday, last evening, I began to talk about trust in the process, right? So I'm going to briefly run through the beginning of the steps, right? And I want to just say this to you. When I started my own healing journey, I thought I'd be better in like a few months, and it kind of like in my head, I didn't think that it was going to take that long. I thought that my healing journey was going to be like, okay, I'm over it and that's it. Hey, Jeannie, I'm sorry. That's what I'm praying. Stop it. Don't worry about that, my love. Tapping is clapping. Sharing is caring. Like, that. Don't worry about that. However you show up, baby, you here. And you've already been such a blessing to me in this live. Baby, please, we not doing that. We not doing that. Everybody, do you praying? Just check this out. I just want to sidebar for a second about this. Even when people have not given their daily heart to me, I welcome them in with all of my heart. I just thank God that we are here, that you took the time out of your day to come in to be a part of this family, and you here every day praying, right? And you know that even when people are brand new, we just welcome them in and we love on them. You've done so much in this live, showing up when you come up on the panel, sharing your opinion, telling us what your thoughts are, all of that. You know you my little sis. It's none of that going on up in here. I appreciate the gifts when people can give them, because it makes me feel like I'm literally making a difference in everybody's life. Like what I'm feeding everybody is helping them and they appreciate me. So yes, I appreciate the gifts. I will never say that I don't. I love the fact that this room can swell up to 100 people, 80 people, 70 people, because other people are inviting them into the room because they find the information that I'm giving valuable, right? And then they become a part of the family. So I'm grateful just for you being here, my love. That's it. You taking care of your mother. You worry about that. You worry about that. Worry about taking care of your mom and making sure that she's better. That's where my heart space is. And thank you. Thank you for just being here. Pring says, I'm literally in the hospital parking lot. I know that's right. What you saying? You just chilling, listening to the all right then, all right. Yes. So you are absolutely making it. I hope so. I hope that God continues to just bless, and he has, and I am okay. Hey, AK, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me, AK. I see you. I see you. That's what it's all about. We're not here to try to, of course we're here to make money. So let's not kid ourselves. I'm a whole entrepreneur and business owner, right? I have my whole Unlocking Your Love community. But there are some other things that are going on. There is real community here in this room. And I want everybody to know that I love you. I don't even have to know you to love you. I want nothing but the best for you. And if anything that I say blesses your heart or helps you along your journey, then we all good. We all good over here. We good over here. One plants, another waters, and God gives the increase. Not Kim. Not Kim. Hear me. Thank you, AK. Thank you, baby. Right? So that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here. But I wanna talk about this because I think that this is so very important, right? When I started my own healing journey, after my heart was tore up and broken from my ex-husband, right? I thought, like I said before, it was going to be over and I would get over it quickly. It took me years. In my head, I didn't think that I should be concerned that long, like that the healing process was going to take that long. I figured, okay, well, it's over and we Gucci. And I didn't realize just how much was tied to that relationship, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, right? Physically, I was good. I never had a problem talking to a man. I never had a problem getting a man. I was much younger then, even though I didn't know what I was doing. So I was doing all kind of shenanigans, and I thought, like, I may not have consciously thought it, but I didn't think it was going to take me as long as it did in order for me to get healed. You understand? To work through my healing. And when I say healed, I don't mean that I am completely healed as of like right now. Come on. Why won't this thing post? Okay, there it goes. If anybody would like to ask me a question or schedule a one-on-one or whatever, you can click that link right there. And what'll happen is you can direct message me and any information, ask me the questions that you want to ask me, and I will respond to you when I get off the live. Right? I've been single since 2022. It does take years. Absolutely. It's not easy. It is definitely not easy. Right? Because you got to get to know yourself. So what I had to learn to do was trust God's process for my life. And God's process didn't look like a straight line. It looked like a storm and eventually became like still waters, because here I am. I am at peace. And I am actively healing as I go through this journey. This is not an easy thing. I had to start praying different. I had to start doing things differently. My thinking needed to change. My mindset, I needed to get clear on what I wanted for my life. Like, that took a long time, especially when you come from a broken home, because my dad wasn't there. My mom was raising me. I didn't even know how to navigate these waters. And here's the truth. My mother was struggling with some stuff in her own way, right? And so just being honest about the entire situation and circumstance shows me that, yeah, sometimes we think I'm supposed to be over this person and I'm supposed to be okay now and blah, 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 blah. That's not how this works. That's not how this works, right? So I want to say to you again, I'm going to run through the steps and get back to where I was on last evening. Healing isn't linear. I need for all of us to understand that. It's not a straight line all the way up. This thing is ebbs and flows. It is highs. It is lows. Healing takes time, right? Thank you, Terry, for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Healing is like peeling back the layers of an onion. That's what it's like. It's not easy. It is not. And with each layer, there are new things that you're discovering about yourself, right? I remember back in the day, I did not take any responsibility for anything that happened to me. That didn't come until years later. Even at the beginning of my journey, on some level, I began to take responsibility, but it wasn't a deep responsibility. I was still in the blaming, pointing the finger, victimhood stage. I had to learn, just like most of us, right? We all have to learn that hey, Cara, I see you, baby. How are you? Look at you, sis. I see you rolling up in here. I had to learn, right, on a deeper level, what responsibility and accountability really was. And not the surface, like, oh, okay, I accept full responsibility, I apologize, or the word I used to use all the time was, I'm sorry. Well, sorry don't cut it if there is no real responsibility and accountability tied to that thing. Because saying I apologize or I'm sorry, like, when you think about that without any real change, don't mean squat, right? Because when you hear it from somebody else, the way that you feel, hey, RB3, I see you, welcome in. When somebody apologizes to you and they don't change, you think to yourself, well, that didn't mean anything. So if I was apologizing to anybody else for something that I did, or even sometimes what I didn't do, but just trying to, grow the relationship, right? Trying to make it work. Like, if I offended you, like, I'm sorry, right? And then I feel like I didn't offend them. You know how you do that, right? You apologizing for things you didn't even do, but then you don't change it because you don't really fully understand all that you need to do in order for all of the inner work that needs to happen so the behavior will change. You think an apology is okay because that's what most people think, right? We all think that. Well, I said I'm sorry. What else do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? No, there needs to be evidence of some change, some movement within you. Right, the behavior has to change, but not just for everybody else. The behavior has to change in us as well. Even the behavior that allowed it, the behavior that said it was okay, right? So people are apologizing or you're apologizing, but either way, it requires us to have a level of accountability within ourselves and responsibility for the ways in which we show up in relationships, and not always for them. It's not about them. It's about us acknowledging our behavior and doing something different that's going to lend itself to our healing. The best apology is change. There you go, baby. There you go, figuring it out. There you go. Sis, I see you. Yep. Change behavior. So how do you apologize to yourself for the things you didn't know? By changing your behavior, by healing, by doing the inner work, by becoming all that you decided that you wanted to become. Yeah, that part. That part. We have got to get better. We have got to get better, right? And so I wanted you to understand that the highs and the lows that come with healing, because healing is messy. Healing is sometimes very painful, but I promise you it is worth it. Everything in your life begins to shift and change as you are evolving, as you are maturing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Hey, Pop Hood, I see you. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, right? And so we know that healing is like peeling back layers of an onion. Just when you think you moved on, something triggers you. Something triggers you. And what that means is you're not going backwards or you haven't stumbled. It means that it's time for you to go deeper. There are levels to this whole healing thing. And can I be honest with y'all? Let me let y'all in on a little secret. It's hard to heal outside of a relationship. Can I be honest? It's very difficult to heal outside of a relationship. Some people are stuck on, you know what, I like it out here. I don't have nobody in my life. I can do whatever I want to do. I am becoming this new person and I like my life. I'm traveling. I'm doing this, that, and this third thing. And it is absolutely amazing, right? Guess what? There's no real growth in that. There's growth. But the growth that matters happens actually in relationships. Hey, Seti said, I see you, baby. How are you? How you doing, Seti said? I see you. Welcome in. That's where the real growth happens. Because you need a place by which to practice this new person that you are becoming. By which to show up in that new way. Hey, Tiff, I see you, baby. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. I see you. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Can y'all welcome Tiff into the room? Tiff, you've been here before. You've been here before, baby. Your name is familiar. Thank you for the share, Tiff. I see you. Thank you. Right? Oh, wait. Y'all, I play too much. Let me put my little tapper on. I play way too much. Hold on. I gotta put it on now. I got to put it on. I'm trying to get it. Yeah, y'all. Yes. Okay, there you go. There you go. Hey, Kiani. I hope I'm saying it right. Thank you for the follow, baby. I see you. Martha, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, JC, thank you for the follow. I see y'all coming in the room. I see y'all. Yes. And that's what I really want you to know. The healing is not linear, right? Healing is not linear. It's ups and downs. It's ebbs. It's flows. It is all of those things, right? There was a time in my life, right, where if I saw an old picture or I heard a song or I drove past the place where me and my ex-husband were, it would make me feel a particular way, right? And then I would get upset that I felt a particular way about feeling that way. Does that make sense? I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth, right? And why was it triggering me? Why was I being triggered? What I began to realize is that was just another layer to my healing. And everything that was triggering me was giving me a chance to come back to myself. Hey, Pashan, I see you, baby. How are you? Right? Hey, Christy Love Muffin, I see you. Thank you, figuring out. You popped out. I do that all the time. Hey, Pashan, thank you, baby, for the TikTok gift. Thank you, baby, the balloons, right? So I'm kind of reviewing what I talked about yesterday because I think that this is important, and I'm going to open some other stuff up. So here's a question that I have for y'all, right? I have a journal prompt. If you didn't get it last night, here it goes again. I'm going to be quick about this. Where have I mistaken a deeper layer of healing for being stuck? Where have I mistaken? Thank you, Pashan. Thank you for the heart me, baby. I see you. Thank you, Christy Love, for the heart me. Thank you for the popular Pashan, right? Where have I mistaken a deeper layer of healing for a setback? Where have I mistaken a deeper level of healing for a setback? Right? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. Thank you, Pashan, for the blazer, for the wink, wink. Thank you, baby. I see y'all. I see you. I see you, sister girl. I see you. Here's the affirmation. I want you to affirm this to yourself. I honor my healing journey, even when it doesn't look like progress. Y'all know, you know how it feels when you think you're making progress? You're doing wonderful things, and then all of a sudden you feel like nothing is happening for you. I want you to affirm to yourself this: I honor my healing journey. Woo, deep question, and we just met. Remy, I see you, baby. Welcome in, and thank you for the follow, baby. Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Yes. Remy, thank you, baby. Right? Hey, Faith, I see you, baby. I see you. I honor my healing journey even when it doesn't look like progress. Let's talk about it. Allie, thank you for the follow, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. Can y'all welcome Remy? Can y'all welcome Allie in, right? Yes. Somebody else followed, but I don't know. They don't have a name I can see. Yes. But thank you for the follow. Y'all welcome them into the room, right? Hey, Lisa, I see you, baby. How are you? How you doing? Tonight, if I'm on tonight, I'm doing a panel discussion. Let's have some fun. Let's cut up a little bit. Just a little bit, right? That's good, baby. I'm glad to see you. So I'm just going over the steps that we talked about on last night. So the second point I need to make is growth happens for you in the in-between seasons, right? Healing often happens 90% of the time in silence and in stillness. It doesn't happen when there's a whole bunch of noise. I want you to understand that the waiting season, the healing season, is not a wasted season. This is where God builds your strength, your identity, and your vision. Hey, Nori Gloom. I see you, baby. Thank you for the follow. I see you. Right? The waiting season is not a wash. Allie, I see you, baby. Welcome. Thank you for the roses, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Katie, I see you, baby. Welcome in. Hey, love, baby. I seen you pop into the room. How are you, my love? Yes. This is where God builds your strength. Thank you, sweetheart. I see you. I see you. Thank you, Katie, for the heart me. I thank you, baby. I need for you to understand that in the quiet seasons of your life, you get focused on another level. When you got people in your ear all the time, thank you, Lisa, for sharing out the live. When you got people in the noise of everybody else's voice, everybody, the things that you learned in childhood, all of that stuff that you now need to unlearn, the only way that you get repositioned is when you drown out that noise or stop listening to it, when you get quiet, when you get silent. Oh, gosh. Hold on, y'all. I got a phone call. I'm sorry. I got to put on my do not disturb. I tell you, every time, y'all, I got to put on my do not disturb, and then sometimes I forget, right? But I'm saying what I'm saying to all of you because I really want you to fully understand. I want you to understand that when you get quiet, I know the quiet is loud. I know that the silence is loud. And what happens is that we feel like, oh my God, I don't want to be in this quiet place. I don't just want to sit here. It's bothering you. Yes, your biggest breakthrough was during a sabbatical. Yes. Usually when I go away, whenever I go, I travel alone a lot, y'all. I go away a lot. I love Ocean City. I love going to Florida. I go to Florida, I see my family because my family lives down there, right? And I hang out with my family, but I always travel alone. I'll drive to Ocean City. And I'll just go down there and I'll just hang out and I'll be on the balcony. And I just get up in the morning and I always get a room facing the beach. I'll get up in the morning and I'll pray. There is a reason why we all need breaks, not just from our family, but from everybody. Phone off. And I'm not saying completely off, but powering down everything just so you can grab a hold of yourself. Thank you, Butterfly Chaser. Yeah, it's not far from me either. Lisa, we need to meet up. When I come back down there, we need to meet up and go to dinner, hang out a bit, okay? Because I already know. Let me tell you, when I go places, I don't make it a habit of doing a lot of things when I go away on my sabbaticals. You need time to yourself. You need time. And if everything is always pulling at you and you always feel like you got to be there for everybody else, baby, listen to me. Thank you, Allie. I see you, baby. Thank you for the TikTok balloon. Oh, thank you for the coral. Thank you. Thank you. When you feel like you got to be all over the place and you stretch too thin, that is your indicator that you're in too deep, that you need to walk away, that you need to figure something. Thank you, Allie. Thank you for the TikTok live. I need to go to the beach. Hey, Sharon, I see you, baby. How are you? Thank you, Allie. Thank you, my love. I see you. Y'all get what I'm saying? You need a minute for yourself. You've done everything that you could for everybody else. It is time for you to grab a hold of you. And it requires you to sometimes you can't go away for a week. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you got to go away. Sometimes you got to go away for just a day or two. Sometimes you just got to switch environment. Even when I go out, sometimes I leave my house, I take my laptop and everything with me. And I'll go to a diner and just sit there and work because I got to leave this environment. I love my house, but I'm in here all the time. Sometimes I need to decompress even from where I love to be. I love to be home. It's super dope, right? Chef Keish, I see you, baby. How are you, sister girl? How are you? Right? And so the reason why this is important is because you're healing. The beginning stages come from when you're silent and you're being still. You can't be around the noise. Have y'all ever gone, okay, I know you have, so I ain't even really got to ask that like that. Thank you, Chef Keish, for the heart me, baby. Thank you, my love. Listen to me. You going to the beauty parlor, to the hair salon? You going to the hair salon? You get in there and you hear the women talking. Oh, I'm not done yet. You hear the women talking, and if you listening and y'all are all converse, thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much for the finger heart, right? Empath adds to it. Yes, right? And you are sitting there and you are, maybe not everybody's under the dryer, they in the chair, they all over, and the conversation breaks out and somebody starts talking about the husband or on the TV screen, you know, because they always got these beautiful little flat screen TVs up in there, and you begin to see, like, so y'all watching Lifetime or something, and somebody starts talking about, yeah, honey, I know this woman, da, 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 and all of a sudden, and it, you know, not even intentionally, it begins to turn into a thing where now everybody talking about men and everybody talking about relationships. Same thing goes on in the barbershop. And if you're not careful, it can be toxic. I need y'all to hear me. Thank you, Lady Me, for the follow. I see you, baby. It can be toxic. And then the next thing you know, you walk out of there with a fresh new dude looking fly, cute as I don't know what, vintage session. Yeah, who don't talk to their hairstylist? Who don't? Who don't talk to them? They might as well be therapists. They need their PhD, right? Best therapy you've ever had in your life, right? If you got a good one, because you don't want everybody in your head. Whether they're a barber or whatever, you want somebody whose spirit is their energy. When they touch in your hair is your crown for both men and women. So when the energy that they are, what you call when they touch you, it's so much. That's so much deeper. I can have a whole live on just that topic alone. I'm trying, and I believe, yes, I've been in the barbershop with my son. Oh my God, I be clutching my pearls. And the only thing they say is, excuse me, and they may tone it down a little bit. But the things that men are talking about in them barbershops, when I used to take, because my son's is grown. Hello, somebody. I'm an empty nester. Hello. But the reality is, hey, Dee Dee, I see you, baby. Welcome in, welcome in. And when you think about it, can y'all welcome in Lady Me? Can y'all welcome in Lady Me? Because Lady Me is new. Hey, Dee Dee, I see you, baby. How are you, my love? I see you, right? And so the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying to y'all is I'm simply saying this. Sometimes the stuff that you're hearing from friends, from family, you know, when people call you to tell you what happened to auntie such and such or cousin such and da 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 da. Let me just tell y'all how that stuff seeps in to us. And we have to be careful about what we're listening to. And the need for the sabbatical is to cleanse, is to purge, is to release, right? The reason for the silence is you have to stay away from the noise, the stuff that oppresses and depresses your mental and emotional and spiritual house, right? Because you can just be going to go get your hair done, and depend upon your stylist doesn't have to be toxic. The people that are in there though can be a little off kilter, and so you have to be mindful. Like, let's be real. You have to be, hey, Melanie, I love you too, baby. I see you, right? You have to, thank you, Chef Keish, for sharing out the live. I see you, my love. I see you. You have to be careful about who you let touch you, who you let speak into your life, what you're sitting there watching, even on TV. You got to be mindful of all of that, right? Because you end up taking on stuff that doesn't even belong to you. I be telling my sisters, I be like, listen, my sisters, my real sisters, my sister-in-laws, I be like, stop watching Lifetime. Stop it. They be like, wow, I love Lifetime. We're watching a marathon. I'm like, girl, do you know that stuff is seeping into your subconscious mind? What you're watching is toxic. And the subconscious, y'all, and I'm not even trying to be deep right now. The subconscious does not, thank you, Dolores, I see you, baby. And the subconscious does not recognize that this is TV. It is just taking in information. People say stuff before you can stop them, though. That's true. Because they don't guard, because they don't understand that it's important to what's the word I'm looking for? To be impeccable with your word. To speak life. Right? You know what the situations are. I'm not telling you to deny what's happening in actual reality. That's not what I'm doing. Thank you, Chef Keish. Thank you, baby. Thank you for reposting and sharing out the live. I appreciate you so much, my love. Oh my gosh. The reason why this is so very important though, and I want you, yes, you guard your heart. There you go. Your eye gate and your ear gate too. right? But the words that we speak, the things that we say, and the people that we're around affect us much more than we even understand. That's the reason why when you're healing, God will isolate you. Real talk. He will isolate you. And you'll feel like everybody, you'll go to call somebody and they don't answer. They busy. You understand? Raheem, thank you for the follow, baby. Lady Me, thank you for sharing the DD. Thank you for the repost, baby. Ivory Land, I see you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Yes, exactly. Recognize, be cautious, but don't let it sink into your mind. Yes. Because whatever you tell yourself and whatever you believe, you're going to follow through and act that thing out in your life. This is the reason why you can't listen and be around everybody when you're in your healing season. You need to be around people who understand the journey that you're on. And the sooner you do that for yourself, right? And this is real talk. The sooner you do that for yourself, the quicker you're going to get to your healing. And you need to be around people who speak life to you and tell you you are not a victim. Do you know how many people that slide through this live who want to hear about, because all I talk about is healing, right? And they want to hear, and they'll stay in for a little while, long as I'm talking about, yeah, I know somebody hurt you. I know somebody dogged you out. I know somebody threw you under the bus. People want to hear that. They want to be in that space. But I'm here to tell you right now, look, as sure as my name is Kim Love Jones, I want to see you win, and you can't win with a victim mindset. That's an impoverished mindset. That's a mindset that is saying them, and pointing fingers and how dare they. That don't help you win. What helps you to win? Hey, Lady CJ, I see you. Hey, Francisco, thank y'all for the follow. Can y'all welcome Lady CJ and Francisco into the room? The only way to your healing is when you acknowledge within yourself that you are powerful. How do I do that, Kim? Because you make a decision that you're not doing none of that no more. Because you accept responsibility for your own life. And when you do that, you can always win. You understand? When you say, I am in charge of what I allow, right? When you say that, hey, sweet VDP, I see you, baby. Hey, Wendy, welcome into the room. Thank you for the repost, baby. Kinda agree. Do you write speeches? No, I do not. This is straight from my gut, baby. I mean, I have bullet points that I want to talk to y'all about, but no. Can y'all welcome sweet VDP into the room? Can y'all welcome them into the room? That's what we doing. Y'all know how we love on everybody. As soon as they come into the room, that's what we doing. We loving on everybody. We're loving on everybody. Yes, because we loving on you. And guess what happens? People start to love on you back. When you love on them, they love on you. God bless you, Francisco. God bless you. Yes. But when you begin to really understand as a foundational truth, right, that you need some time to decompress, to stop the world and get off. Take a few days, collect yourself, hear your own thoughts, right? Everybody ain't ready for that. Some people be like, oh, I don't want to be alone. Oh my God, I can't be alone. You got to be with your homegirls, your homeboys. You got to go somewhere where they making noise because you're even afraid to deal with your own thoughts. You're afraid to own your stuff. It feels too hard to accept the fact that sometimes you just made a simple mistake. You don't even think about the fact that you was this age when you first did it. You don't think about the fact that when you was 5 years old, you watched or witnessed something crazy going on in your family dynamic. You don't consider that that's the reason why you've done it. And then you can forgive that and you can let it go because it doesn't really have anything to do with you. That was somebody else's psychosis and you have taken it on as a personal thing within yourself and it doesn't have anything to do with you. Thank you always, Angelique. Thank you, baby, for the heart me. Thank you. You understand? We get all crazy and we start thinking, oh my God, and you think that that's who you are. No, that's where you went through in your life. That's not who you are. That doesn't define you. The only reason why it's showing up as part of your personality is because you've accepted that. You've accepted it. It doesn't mean that that's who you are. Right? You are not your situation. You are not your circumstances. You are not your upbringing. You get to redefine who it is that you want to be. You get to grow into this brand new version of yourself that you've never been before. It's a lot of mean people. It's always a lot of mean people, baby, and it toughens your skin. There's a lot of people that do a lot of things. But you know what our responsibility is in all of that? Is to walk away from things that do not serve you. And we can't be bothered and flustered because there's a lot of mean people in the world. That's who they are. But the people who have good, genuine spirits, rise up above that. Lead the mean people to the other mean people. You don't got to stay there. Natty Nat, I see you, baby. How are you, my love? Natty Nat, I'm coming to your class. I'm coming. I play too much. I'm coming because I need to do this whole chair exercise in business. And happy Friday, my love. I need to do this whole chair exercise in business. I promise you I do. I am completely out of control. I need to get it. Do you know I haven't been to the gym, Natty Nat, because I was sick? I was sick from January all the way until about a week and a half ago, still coughing. Play too much. That cold was lingering. I need to come to your class before I start going back to the gym. So let me tell you, Natty Nat does the chair fitness. And when I tell you she does it on a bench, so if you're having any difficulty, your back bothers you, whatever, you still getting a full-blown workout because Natty Nat be working you out. And I love it. And that's also my sister from my LYIA agency. And I love her. She is so supportive, so loving, and so kind. And Natty Nat, I see you with the wink winks, baby. I see you with the wink winks, right? I think you should move on. We usually do. Yes, we just burned 630 in the last workout. Wow. 630 calories? Oh my God. Natty Nat, I'm coming, boo. I'm coming. I be sitting over here looking at you and not moving an inch. I be in your live, but I'm just looking. Natty Nat, pray for me. Pray for me. I don't even understand yet, but you need to give me a hug or something. But do y'all get what I'm saying? I play too much. I do. Natty Nat, I play too much. Snacking and watching, right? But Jeannie, at least I'm telling the truth. I ain't like, girl, I've been over here sweating. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I'm serious, Natty Nat. I need to get up in that room. I'm going to tell y'all, wait a minute. Let me. Hey, Winnette, I see you, baby. Wait a minute, Natty Nat. I'm going to pin you, baby. I'm going to pin you. Listen, because I need y'all to get down on the workout, okay? Catch her for a few. Give her about 10, 15 minutes of your time, and I promise you she gonna get you all the way right. She gonna get you right. And if you ain't got no ailments, just stand up and do it. Then get the full workout, right? Natty Nat, I see, girl, ain't nobody playing, but I ain't lying. I didn't act like I was over here doing I ain't got time for that. I wasn't supposed to tell that. Y'all, Winnette, thank you for the heartbeat, baby. You are still amazing. Regardless, thank you. What time are you on? Yeah, Natty Nat, what time do you come on, my baby? What time do you come on? That is too funny. I'm hilarious. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, baby, and welcome in. Can y'all welcome Renee into the room? You said I have cake and pie. I win. You are funny, DVS. You are funny. You do not win. Welcome in, welcome in. Right. You do not win with the cake and pie. We trying to lose some weight, child. We are trying to lose some weight. Happy Friday, Winnette. Thank you for the heart, my love. Yes. Thank you all for the welcome. Yes, baby, we be welcoming you in this room. We just want to love on you. So if anybody is new, type new in the chat so we can welcome you in properly. But let me finish what I was saying. Let me get back to that. I want you all to realize, I really want you all to realize that this whole thing about being still and taking time for yourself, and I know that the sound of the silence is very loud. It's almost like you can hear the ringing in your ear, and I'm not talking about a medical condition, right? Let's be clear. I'm talking about it so the silence can be loud when you're not accustomed to spending time by yourself. I'm going to tell you what my suggestion would be to try it for 15 or 20 minutes until you begin to build to an hour. You'll find out that in that time and in that space, you can hear your own voice. And my advice to you would be to write a stream of consciousness. When whatever comes up, comes out. That would be my advice to you. Whatever you're feeling, put it on the paper. I used to be like that. Now I love it. Yes, it takes you a while. Me too. And it took me a while to garner and to realize, like, wait a minute. I like this. This is really helping me. This is really helping me. A blessed Friday to you, Wynette. I'm so glad to see you, baby. I'm so glad you back, because you've been back. You've been coming up in the room. You've been coming up in the room, baby. You understand? So you know, like real talk. You have to be intentional about setting the tone for your day. Real talk. Real talk, you've got to be intentional about who you talk to, who you spend your time with, what you're doing on a daily basis. You need, and all of us need this. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, baby. We all need, can I ask what's the most peaceful moment in your life? When I first get up in the morning, Fred, when I first get up in the morning and I'm sitting, like, I get up, I sit on the side of my bed. I've already basically, or most of the time, I don't want to say all the time, because sometimes I'm jumping up. But my most peaceful time is when I get up in the morning and I thank God for waking me up. And I have my own little, whatever, if it's a minute, 2-minute time with God. And I am just grateful. Best time of the whole day. That could be at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, whatever time I get up. No rushing, no jumping up out of bed. Oh my God, I got to get dressed. I got to do this. When I do that, that's crazy. But my most peaceful time, and I find it, hey, Adrian, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart me, right? Yes, of course, Fred. Yeah. I need to watch this again from the beginning every day. So grateful for you. Thank you. Always, Angelique. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get in the habit of downloading it so I can upload it to my YT. I was trying to do a co-stream. Most of the time I'm rushing to get on here because I'm always working on something, and I be flying, you know, to come on, to get on, you know, more or less during the time I said I was going to get on. But pray that I get all of that situated, so it's just like boom, boom. I do my YT, I come on here, I set everything up, and I'm ready to rock and roll, right? So I can co-stream, because that's what I need to do. Thank you, Simply Kimberly, for the follow, baby. I see you. Can y'all welcome Simply Kimberly into the room? I love being by myself. Took me a while, but loving it now. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. There are times I need you and you're not on. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'll be back on at 7 tonight, hopefully. Latoya, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Brother Ray. I see you. Thank you, Latoya. Latoya just reached level 2 in the fan club. Latoya, you been here. And you coming up in here. I see you, baby. I had to understand that there is purpose in the silence. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not your fault. I'm always thankful when I get, oh, baby, thank you. Renee, I appreciate you, baby, for the follow. I see y'all coming up in the room. I see y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you, Annette. Thank you, baby, for the coral gift. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Y'all know I get so excited. You know, y'all be having me in here crying. I ain't playing with y'all. I told y'all I'm in recovery for thugism. Y'all can't be having me crying because that is mine. Y'all can't have me in here cry. Thugs don't cry. Even reformed thugs. I got jokes, y'all. I am so funny. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I am so silly. Y'all know. Dave, welcome in. Can y'all welcome Dave into the room? Girl, yes, we do. Oh, Evangeline. I love y'all so much. Oh, thugism, right? Here I go. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate that. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Annette. I appreciate y'all. I'm so silly. Y'all know I got jokes, right? But I want us to all understand, like for real, right? I want us to all understand that it is in the quiet seasons of our lives that we really learn who we are without the noise. That's when my foundation got stronger. When I begin to sit still with myself. Thank you, Annette. Hey, man, please. I see you, baby. How are you? Thank you for the heart me. I see you, man, please. I see you. Right? How you doing? Y'all coming up in the room. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right? So here, thank you, Brother Ray. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes. Y'all welcome Brother Ray into the room. Y'all know how we love on everybody. Winnette, baby, I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for the wink winks. Yes. I'm going to give y'all a journal prompt, and I want y'all to ask this question. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for filling up my wink winks. Yes. What lesson, this is a question, y'all can write this down. Thank you, Winnette. Thank you, baby. What lesson might my waiting season be trying to teach me? Thank you, Winnette. Thank you. Thank you, baby. What lesson might my waiting season be trying to teach me? I want y'all to write that down. You can write it in the chat. And then what I want you to do is I want you to sit with it. If somebody could type it up so I can pin it. What lesson might my waiting season be trying to teach me? Thank you, Winnette. Thank you. Thank you, Lambo, for the follow. Thank you, baby. Right? And the reason why this is important, thank you, Nile. Can y'all welcome Nile? And can you welcome T. Nikki into the room? And Lambo? Can y'all welcome Golden Girl? Oh, Golden Girl is saying welcome to everybody. Hello, somebody. Hi, Golden Girl. I see you. I see you. If you new, type new in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm pinning that comment. Thank you. Thank you, Winnette. Thank you, babe. Thank you. How to be still and trust God, right? Somebody else said patience and faith, Brother Ray. Okay. Have patience, right? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, yes, yes. So ask yourself that question. I see you, Golden Girl. You said, are you AI? What? Am I AI? No. I know these days, love myself. All right, Lisa, I see you, baby. I see you. Thank you, Winnette, for the roses, my love. Thank you. Thank you. I love when you ask that. Yes. Because who I am. Yes, figuring it out. Yes. Who are you? Who are you? Tina, hey, baby. I see you, sis. Welcome in, Heart Me. Thank you for the Heart Me. I appreciate you. Yes. Y'all, I need some water. Oh, you gonna see me tonight? Okay, you gotta run. Okay. I'll be back. I'm gonna try to get back on tonight. Y'all know it's Friday. I might want to go out and get me some dinner or something. I don't know. But it's meant to be a difficult question now. Can I be honest? Oh, you'll be back? Okay, yes, baby. Okay, good. Because it's for your introspection. When you're in the waiting season, when you're healing and you're being quiet, what is it telling you? What is it saying to you? What is it that you need to work on within you? Not them. They're not your problem. Nobody else is your issue. You are your first priority. Jeffrey, thank you for the follow. Can y'all welcome Jeffrey into the room? Hey, Jeffrey, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Tina, for the blazer, baby. Thank you. What is it telling you? Right? Like about you, right? And so the affirmation is my self-doubt and guilt. Yes, yes, yes. I get that, Brother Ray. I get that. Here's the affirmation for you. Who are you when no one else needs you? My God. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got to pin that. The silent, who are you when no one else needs you, has been my hard question, my God. Who are you when you are allowed to be yourself? Who are you when nobody else is watching? Or you think nobody else is watching? Who are you? Focus on me until the focus is me. I know that's right, Pashan. I know that's right, my love. Y'all is hitting it. I'm currently working on self-love. Yes. And you know what people think, Renee? You know what people think self-love is? Self-love is bubble baths and journals. Hey, Moonflower, how are you, baby? They think that it's shopping sprees and trips to Dubai. Right, to Dubai. But guess what? It's not. Self-love is honesty. Self-love is truth. Self-love is authenticity. Self-love is trust. Self-love is when you lean in to what you need. Self-love is boundaries. Right? Integrity. Yes. Yes. You understand? Self-awareness. Me too. I never been to Dubai. I just be talking about it all the time because maybe I'm supposed to go there. But we'll wait until this whole war is over before we do that. Until all this foolishness is over. No, I'm going to stay right here. And I don't even know if it's going to be safe to be here in a minute. Y'all. Ooh, child. Okay. It's okay. Being what I am to everyone else, and not to myself. There you go. There you go, Renee. Hey, Be With Me. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can y'all welcome Be With Me into the room? Can y'all welcome Be With Me? Alignment. Yes. Yes. Growth, mental, spirituality. That's what self-love is. That's what self-love is. Being your authentic self. Absolutely. Telling yourself the truth. Hear me. It's not just bubble baths and taking long walks and reading books. That's a part of it. But the real work begins when you begin to honor yourself. When you begin to trust yourself again. When you take responsibility for your life. That's when the real work really begins. You're welcome. You're welcome, Be With Me. I see you. Self-care, yes. Yes, Renee, because that's what it boils down to. Everyone thinks I'm this helper, faithful, but I'm terrified and alone because I trust no one. And we want to release that, Brother Ray. You want to release that. You want to work on that because that doesn't serve you. That doesn't serve you at all. At all. Let me see something. I'm trying to post. I don't know why. Listen, if any of y'all need to send me a direct message, you are free to do so. If there's any information you want about my services or whatever it is, this is how you can contact me. You can inbox me and ask me any question that you want. And we'll be able to set something up. If you want to get my free newsletter, send me your email address. You could send it right here. You could schedule a one-on-one with me. You know, whatever it is, right? Yakubu, hey, and thank you for the follow. I see you. Yes, I have to be loyal, faithful, honest, and committed to my well-being before I can be to others. There you go, Sophia. There you go. There you go. I help everyone and people appreciate me, but I don't know how to help myself. And Brother Ray, I promise you I understand that. So many people do that because here's the truth. We know that we're called to serve. That is a given. That's where we find our fulfillment at. But when you pour yourself out so much and don't pour anything back into yourself, I know God fills us up. Holy Spirit helps us to do things that we can't do that are extraordinary. Protecting your energy, yes. That's self-love, yes. Right? But the reality of the situation is to come to know who you really are and what you need, that requires a whole level for a lot of us of help because nobody ever told us how to find ourselves. Nobody ever told us the steps that we need to take and help us to kind of shift where we are. You have a therapy session, so I hope to see you tonight. I'm on the East Coast. You got a therapy session? That's what I'm talking about, Brother Ray. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I love that for you. Hey, lady. I see you. Laddie, lady. Yeah, I see you. People get mad when you choose you. This is not about them. Everybody is trying to learn how to choose themselves. You know, I talk to somebody who's all the time, every time I talk to them, one of my good girlfriends, I had to stop talking to her so much. It's not that I don't love her. We've been friends forever. That's not the point. Every time I talk to her, she's angry. So I said, wait, I want to do anger. Right? And it's not that I have to choose and pick and choose who I'm going to be around. You understand what I'm saying? I got to pick and choose who I'm going to be around. I got to pick and choose who I'm going to spend my time with. Do y'all get what I'm saying? I got to pick and choose even what I'm going to listen to. And what I feel like doing that day when I got a whole bunch of other things to do. I love her and I'm here for her. But if all you're doing is complaining, baby, we got to talk about the strategy to your healing. What are we working on as a collective? Hey, T, I see you, my love. What are we working on as a collective? You are my friend, and I love you, sister girl. Howsomever. We got to be working on how we going to raise up, not staying down in the dirt. We're not going to keep rolling around talking about all the things that, you know, other people are doing. Other people are not our problem. That's what when we say we taking responsibility. Thank you, Sabrina. Welcome in. You said on fleek. Hello, somebody. On fleek. Did she say on fleek? She did. Sabrina, welcome in. Can y'all welcome Sabrina into the family, y'all? Let's love up on her. If you new, type new in the chat so we can love up on you, because that's what we do. Wynette, thank you for sharing out the live, baby. I appreciate you so much. Right? People don't want solutions. They want conversations and drama. That's true, Latoya. And that sometimes, thank you for the heart puff, baby. And that sometimes is the real reason. Perkius, thank you. Hey, how are you? Welcome in, Perkius. Everybody welcome Perkius into the room. They knew, right? The reason why we have to be intentional about where we spend our time. And there's a lesson in that you as a friend, because you love them, you say, baby, we got to stop complaining all the time because there's so much to be grateful for. What are you working on? Right? And that's not a conversation. And I'm a white chick laugh out, oh, please, I got people in my class of all nationalities. Let me say that. The class that I teach, my Unlocking Your Love community. New, I see you, Perseus. I see you. Welcome in, right? Of all nationalities, it don't matter. Latinos, Caucasian, yeah. It don't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm here for it. I'm here to learn, to teach. I'm here to teach. I don't care who it is. Right? Yes, much love, Perseus. Much love. I see you. Thank you, Adams, for the follow. Love is no color. I know that's right, because I see you. I don't even care what's on the outside. I could tell by what you're saying out your mouth whether or not you for me or not. And it doesn't matter what your nationality is. There's only one race, and that's the human race. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the wink winks, right? So the last thing I left off at was, what lessons might my waiting season be trying to teach me? The affirmation is, I trust that every pause has a purpose. I trust that every pause has a purpose. Sabrina, let me see. You said, I'm talking about using, because that's hilarious. You can use please, girl. You should see my kids when I be using slang words, because I never let them talk slang when they was young. They couldn't even text me slang, right? I'm corny. I'm that mother who, no, we're gonna talk English, right? Type the whole word out. They used to text me, like IDK, and I didn't know what it meant. I was like, what does that mean? Like, text out the whole word. You're not even gonna know how to spell. So when I try to use slang, well, I don't try. When I use slang around them, they be like, Mom. Like, shaking my head, but they all grown. But they know I'm that mother. And I can talk to everybody. I talk to the teenagers. I harass all the teenagers, all the people, all his friends. We just be flowing. And we be talking about business, and we talk about home ownership, all kinds of things, right? But I'm that mom that when they was little, I was like, oh, what does this mean? No. And my son would say, Ma, the only reason why I read as much as both of them, my oldest son and my baby boy and my daughter too, the only reason, my daughter don't say it as much, but the boys do. The only reason why I do the stuff that I do and I research everything is because if they ask me what a word was, like, Ma, how do you spell such and such? I was like, go look it up. I made them research everything. I was that kind of mother. I was a pain in the butt, I'm certain of it. But it's okay. Because I was like, how you going to learn? And I was like, and you know what else I used to tell my kids? It's better to keep your mouth shut and look like a fool than open your mouth and prove it. When you step to anybody, know what you're talking about. Be clear. Back it up with facts. That's the other thing that I was a stickler for. And that stuck. Hey, Jody, I see you. Hey, Jennifer, I see you, baby. Because, you listen, if you don't know something, don't speak on it. Get the facts and then come back. I'm kind of conflicted about who I am, where I'm supposed to be in my life currently. I get that, lady. I get that. What I would say to you is to sit with yourself and pray about it. Don't ask your friends. Think about, and I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to back this up with scripture. I don't know what your beliefs are, but go to James chapter 1, and I believe it's verse 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, ask it of God, and he shall give it to you liberally and unabradeth not. And the reason why I'm using that particular scripture in this space is because if you pray about it, you will get the answer that you need. If you pray about it, God will begin to show you where you're supposed to be in your life and navigate you, and ask God to direct and order your steps. And things will begin to happen as you pray and you ask God to show you, reveal to you, give you that level of wisdom and understanding. Things will begin to change. Hey, Kevin, I see you. Hey, sexy Patrice. I'm not even allowed to say your name, girl. I'm not even allowed to say your name. Because they be done jack me up on here. Kevin, I see you. Yes, ask God for wisdom and discernment. That's right. Hey, mama, I see you. Thank you, Sarah, for the follow, baby. I see you. Hey, Kevin, I see you. Welcome in, welcome in. I see you, right? If you feel like you in the waiting season, thank you, Kevin, for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Sarah. I see you. Can y'all welcome Sarah into the room? Can y'all welcome Sarah into the room? Yes. Kevin, thank you for the popular, baby. I appreciate you so much, right? The third thing, and I think this is the last thing I talked about last night, and we're going to move right on along. Let me pin this. Let me see. If any of you need to reach out to me, to schedule anything, to ask me a question, to learn about my services, just direct message me, right? So I can help you. If you want any information about any upcoming events or anything, send me your email address. And when you do that, I'll be able to add you to my email list so that you can, so that I can keep you informed about upcoming events and stuff like that. Let me just say this real quick. I need to say this. On Wednesday, March 11th, and I'm going to be letting y'all know leading up, I'm doing a super fans only live. And it's only going to be for my super fans. So my super fans can get on. It's going to be, you can ask me anything. We could talk. It's private in the super fans only. So people can see a preview, but that's it. If you're a super fan, you will be able to come into the room and you will be able to hear what I have only for you. Right? Sabrina, I've always had a potty mouth. Thank you, Renetta, for the follow. I've always had a potty mouth. Can I tell you that I have a PhD in cussology? Honey. And I can't even say I got it from my mama, because my mama wasn't like that. Let me just tell you something. I don't know where I picked it up from. I told y'all I have thuggish tendencies that are dissipating right now. But like listen to me. Listen to me. Read my above text, please. Okay. Wait a minute. Because I didn't see them. Some of them I didn't see. And I feel that gut feeling and pray and ask God for help. Wait a minute. Okay, that's so, okay. I don't see. I'm kind of conflicted about who I am. Okay, wait. Ask God for wisdom and discernment. Thank you for the follow, baby. I'm saying it again. Thank you. And feel that gut feeling and pray and ask God. And I don't see if you had a comment prior to that, I don't see it, because it looks like it's from a previous assistant. God and guardian angels for help, and sit back and have. Wait a minute. Have a potty mouth. So how do you not say certain things? I have a whole. I say fraganacle. I say tomfoolery. I use other words in place. And believe it or not, I think it's disgusting. And I don't use that language unless I'm really, really mad. But then I've been practicing not being really, really mad, because I don't want to act like that. That's not who I want to be. Hi, Eve. How you doing, baby? And you know what's crazy? Let me tell you something. I had the potty mouth, Sabrina, and God still used me. He knew who I was before he called me. And God's gifts and callings are without repentance. And slowly and methodically, he's been changing me. So I don't even want to use that language anymore. It's not, it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But can we be honest? We all came from somewhere. We're not these, perfect, polished people. We are not. We are not. And we have a past. And that past has defined us. And what we're doing right now is we are evolving and becoming a person that we've never, ever been before. And so I just let go. Lady I don't know. Vivacious? No. Okay. Y'all get what I'm saying? Shenanigans. I say shenanigans all the time. I pray all the time to be slow to anger. It doesn't happen overnight. That's what we're talking about right now. Trust the process of your healing. Trust the process of you evolving. Because nobody is perfect. We have dealt with some stuff in our lives that didn't begin with the last person that we were with. The last person that we had a serious relationship with. It didn't begin there. A lot of the stuff that we are dealing with collectively, people in general and individually, is stuff that we picked up all along the way. So what you're saying to me is I had to fight. I had to fight. The world created this in me. I watched my aunties and my uncles battle it out. I watched my mother go through this level of dysfunction that I thought was normal. I watched my dad drink and go lay down. He was a happy drunk. That's my only blessing in that. Right? He wasn't mean or nasty. He would just go lay down. But he drunk every day. And that's what took him out of here. You understand what I'm saying? I watched him. He was a kind, loving guy. Even when he wasn't drinking. I watched the dysfunction. I watched it. I lived through it. All of us have a story to tell. So the world helped to shape you into who you are. But the good news that I came to share with you today is that you can heal. But all you have to do is trust the process for your healing. And it's not an overnight thing. As you walk, the old things begin to fall off of you. Wellness girl, thank you for the TikTok balloons. Thank you, baby. He doesn't call the qualifiers. He qualifies who he calls. Yeah, God has a blueprint on all of our lives. Yes, I wasn't really feeling well for a few days, but I'm feeling better. And I have a potty mouth too. Yeah, like all I'm doing, and and I'm still claiming it because I don't do that in social media. But anything that come flying out of my mouth if I get angry, I can trust myself not to do it in certain environments. Like I ain't gonna go to church and let them loose. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna let it loose here. Right? But so which means that I have control over it. Which means that even if I'm angry, I don't have to say certain things. But I'm getting better. Sidebar, I'm so upset. My mom confusion is worsening. Oh, Pring, I'm praying for you, baby. I prayed for you this morning. I'm praying for you, and I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry that she's going through that. This is so true. That's what I think too. My dad was too, but didn't, but doesn't much more. The repeated cycles, yes. What the world is teaching you is what I grew up and became familiar with. Keep speaking truth. Thank you, wellness girl. Thank you, baby. Absolutely. Hey, Merrell. I see you. How are you? Thank you for the heart me. I see you, Merrell. If I don't say your name right, you'd be like, no, that is not my name. Merrell. I'm keeping the party going, baby. I'm keeping the party going, right? But the other part of this is letting go of the need. Check your okay, I saw it, Morel. I just couldn't deal with it because I was busy yesterday. I saw it. I'm going to post them on my wall. Thank you. Listen, here's the deal. The third thing, 'cause y'all, I'm moving so slow. I promise. I'm gonna be on here for the next 5 hours at the rate I'm going. Right? Bet. Bye, lady. Oh, okay. Thank you for the heart me. Right? Letting go of the need to control. You reached level 9. Oh my God, Morel, thank you. Yes, I love the seeds of healing and the fact that you said we have to learn how to trust the process. Absolutely, lady. Absolutely. So the third step is letting go of the need to control. Let go of the need to try to control the narrative, right? On the time frame by which you give yourself to heal. I want you to understand some things. You can't schedule healing. You can't say, I'll be over this in 6 months, because you don't know that. It might take you a year and a half. It might take you 2 or 3 years. It might, depending upon the circle that you're around, the people that you spend the most time with, that'll determine how long it takes you, right? You said tapping is clapping. Yeah, y'all, I need y'all to tap, 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 tap into the confetti fall. Tap into, you see that red line crawling across up under my name. Just keep tapping, because tapping is clapping, baby. Tapping is clapping. Hey, Tammy, I see you, baby. Did you get the email I sent you? Did you get the email I sent you? Okay, Tammy is the newest member to join my class, and I just want to... She joined my Unlocking Your Love community. And if you want more information about that, you haven't looked yet? Okay, baby. If you want more information, just... oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you for the fireworks. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. If you want more information, inbox me, right? And I'll send you out the information about the events. I don't know if I finished saying this. My Superfan Live is going to happen on Wednesday, March the 11th. I want you to put it in your calendar, and I want you to check it out, because I'm going to be doing something special for my super fans. I'm going to go live my regular, time to go live, and I'm probably going to be done with that in about an hour. And then I'm going to do the super fan live, and I'm going to carry on right after my live. I'll give people time to come in. My normal time I go live is 7 p.m. I want y'all to join me. Usually on Wednesdays, I go live at 1 o'clock. Right? And I'm trying to go live twice a day, so I'm trying to reboot my schedule. But my Superfan Live will be, my Superfan only live will be on March the 11th, right after my regular live. Okay? So even if you can't be on at 7 with the rest of us, by 8:30, I'll be booting up the Superfan only live. Okay? And it's something special. I hope I can join it. Yes, I hope so too, Eve. I hope so too, baby. Just all you have to do is become a super fan. It's going to be Wednesday, March 11th. Also, I want to tell y'all this, because I'm booting up this year already. March the 15th, I'm doing something special for all of my sister girls. It is a free complimentary situation where we are going to talk that talk. I have something very special planned for y'all. It doesn't cost you anything. I just want you to be a part of it. What I need for you to do, and I can't say it anymore on TikTok, because TikTok is changing the rules. And they're giving people restrictions and violations and all this other stuff for mentioning certain things, right? But if you want, you can sign up for my free newsletter. It's in my bio. March the 15th. I only have space for 100 people. I don't even know how many people have signed up as yet, because I haven't had time to look. And I want you to become a part of it. It's something free that I'm just doing because I feel like we need a safe, closed off space to be able to have the conversations that we really want to have. So we can ask questions and we could just, see each other, type situations where everybody, we can flow. Now I'm going to be teaching, but I'm going to open it up so we can really have some real conversation and dialogue. Go to my bio. TikTok is changing. There's certain things I cannot say. Right? And then in the notes section, when you register, sign up, whatever, put March 15th so I'll know exactly why I'm sending you the email. Also, check your spam if you don't receive anything. Right? But yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to pin that. I'm going to pin that because I can't say that, but I can pin it. Yeah, that part. Yeah, see, right. Right, Kevin. Right. So, yeah, it's going all the way down. And I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I have a lot going on. I am revamping my website. I am redoing classes. I'm about to start recording a whole series. I'm creating a masterclass. I'm doing, I have like a lot of irons in the fire. And I love y'all like I love cook food. I promise y'all I do. I just need y'all to, that's why I can't sometimes get on twice a day, besides the fact that all kinds of other things are breaking out in my own personal life. But I'm here. Or I'm if you inbox me, even if I don't see it, right away, I'll get to it. I'll see it. If there's any information you want or whatever, just inbox me. Send me your email address and I'll help you as best I can. Right? Yes. Yes. So, just so y'all know, March the 15th is a Sunday. We're in your waiting season. Yes. Thank you. Let go of the need to control. Control the process, control the time. You want to be set free from a whole bunch of foolishness? Surrender it. Just surrender. Just say to yourself, you know what? I'm not holding their feet to the fire about this. I forgive them. Let me tell you what happens. This is real talk. In order to hold somebody else's feet to the fire for what they've done to you, right? What you literally have to do is you have to stand there and hold their feet to the fire. Hey, Afro Daniel, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Thank you. And welcome in. Can y'all welcome in Afro Daniel? I see you. I see you. In order for you to hold somebody's feet to the fire, you have to be so angry that you stand there and literally hold their feet to the fire. Do you know the mental gymnastics that you have to do in order to continue to blame, continue to walk around here with unforgiveness in your heart, continue to do all of those things? Do you know, hey, Empress, oh, I see you, baby. Thank you for the roses. I see you. Right? Yeah, y'all welcome in Afro Daniel. I see you. Right? Like, it's a lot of energy. Unforgiveness. Like, I don't forget him because I remember that time they kicked the dog. Right? I'm making that up. Thank you, Empress, for the heart me. Thank you, baby. Thank you, wellness girl. Like, do you understand the energy that it takes to stay angry? Do you understand? It's too much. It's a waste of your energy, your time. Hi, Dr. Michelle Henry. I see you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Do you understand that unforgiveness brings that out? It takes too much time and attention away from you being who you really want to be. Because who you really want to be is somebody that attracts loving, kind, generous, whole, authentic, genuine people into your life. If you are standing there trying to hold somebody else's feet, thank you, blessed. I see you, baby. Trying to hold somebody else's feet to the fire. Do you understand that takes away from you having what you really desire? It's shifting your focus away from what it is that you want and really need. That's the reason why we don't have time to sit around and be angry and frustrated and sitting around here worrying about what everybody else is doing or not doing. It's too much. It's expending this energy on things that don't even matter anymore. Yes, they did you dirty. Yeah, they hurt your feelings. Yes, they violated you in the relationship. They did all of that. But baby, how long are you going to allow that to keep you bound? When are you going to move to your freedom? You ain't got that kind of time. There's only 24 hours in a day. And minding your business means I'm going to take care of me because I am my business. So anything that is not in alignment with me taking care of me has to go. Patty V, I see you, my sister. I see you. Hey, Marcus, I see you. Thank you for the heart me's, y'all. You're leaking valuable energy to a situation that doesn't benefit you. It only hurt. Absolutely, Kevin. Absolutely. Like what benefit? What does it give you? Like Kevin just wrote, what does it give you? What does it benefit you, baby? To be sitting there mad at somebody else. We don't have that kind of time, my love. We don't. We don't. I promise you. We want to expend our energy growing, learning. Kiki, I see you, baby. How are you? It didn't want me to start with. What do you mean? Wait, y'all talking about speak the truth and shine the light. Yes, baby. Kiki, I saw you come in the room a while ago, and I don't even know if I acknowledged you, but baby, I see you. I was talking, and I wanted to get back to you, my love. I see you. I see you, little sis. I see you. Right? Yes, Lord, it wasn't meant for me. It was meant for me to join your life because the Lord knows my soul needed to hear this. Yeah, lady. And raising your vibration. Okay, I got to go loving the vibe. Yes. Sabrina, thank you for the follow, baby. Thank you. I'm reading the comments 9 times. Thank you, Empress, for the confetti. 9 times out of 10, the other person is unbothered and unknowing the extent of your That's exactly right. They're not even aware that you are that angry. And then we do this fly stuff, like if you happen to see them, because you don't always see them, you do this fly stuff like if you even speak at all, because you angry. No, baby, you got to be busy giving love because that's what you want to attract, right? That's what you want to attract. You don't. So we don't have time to worry about who they was or who they wasn't. We don't have that kind of time. I don't have time to waste. I don't. The worst is to be mad at someone who is deceased. There's nothing left to do but forgive and let go. Let me tell y'all. Praying. I was so upset with my father for leaving me. I did not forgive my father until I was in my 30s. He passed when I was 16, 17 years old. I was so angry. I felt like he left me. I had to release that. Oh, thank you, Kiki. Thank you for the confetti again. Hope to see you soon. Yes, baby, come on back. Come on back and join us. Yes, forgiveness is for us because, baby, I just give them dust and keep loving life. Yes. Yes. And it's not even like you want to be mad because who has time for that? I'm stubborn as a mule. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I work on my healing so hard. Because I promise you I ain't got that kind of time. I'm too stubborn to let things keep me bound. And that's a good stubborn to be. I'm going to work through this stuff. I'm going to get her done. Because I do not want to be stuck. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be stuck. And so I'm like, Lord, whatever it is that is keeping me bound. Thank you, Empress. Thank you for becoming the title gift of the roses. I see you, baby. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. I see you, baby. Thank you. Right? I don't want to be stuck. We're not doing stuck. And my stubbornness with that thought is what frees me. That's the reason why I work so hard. Because I don't believe in revenge. I believe in healing. And if you really want to level up, don't be mad. Level up. Thank you for sharing out the live, Tammy. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Don't get mad. Level up. Get your life together. All the way. Clean up your house. Clean up your wardrobe. Take care of your skin. Go to the gym. Work out. Don't be mad. Level up. Get your mind right. Begin to forgive people. Align yourself with your God consciousness. Do the things that you know that you have to do. Don't be mad. Level up. You got time to be mad? No, I don't got time to be mad. I got time to level up. Next time you see me, if you do see me. You understand? And it's not from a bitter place. Because if I see you, because of who I am today, maybe years ago, and you wouldn't have got this, I'd be like, hey, baby, how you doing? Long time, you good? I would have a whole conversation. How's the kids? Because I'm not mad, because I'm not walking around here bitter. I would hug them and everything. You take care of yourself, my love. And they'd be like, wow, Kimmy got herself together. Who got time for that? We let go and we let God. And the only reason why somebody would have a problem with you is if they're not ready to advance their life and do the healing work. Because otherwise they'd be looking at you like, wow, I ain't know. And then they're going to holler back. They're going to holler back. They're going to try to circle back and let you change your phone number. Because you probably ain't going to see them again for another 5 or 6 years. But when you see them, you got your life together. We ain't getting mad and angry. We leveling up. Next time they see you on the front cover of a magazine somewhere, what? You doing big things. And this ain't about them. This is about you. This is about you building the business, writing the book, going back to school, taking an art class, and now your art is in an exhibit. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about you. Rising from the ashes. Being that phoenix. Even though that's a mythical character. It doesn't matter. Y'all got the point. You understand that they only did what they did from a place of pain and trauma. Yes, Kevin. But where were we mentally, emotionally, and spiritually that we did not see the red flags? I understand who they are. But baby, it's about me aligning myself with the truth about me. What did I allow? Y'all know, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Y'all know, man. Y'all pray for me. Y'all know I don't even know the words of the song. Who sings that song? Please don't tell me it's nobody crazy. You let go, pray for them because you had high expectations from your own pain and trauma. Yes. And I don't know how high the expectations really were, Kevin. Let's be honest. Right? Thank you, Empress. How high were the expectations really? Let's think about that. Peaches, I see you, baby. How are you? I see you. How high were the expectations really? And from what perspective did it look so high? Come on, y'all. Come on. No shade. No shade. But what was the lens we were actually looking through? Because that's a valid point, Kevin. That is a valid point. Thank you, Empress. I see you, baby. I see you. Super high. They showed you one thing, but... Oh, wait a minute. Thank you for that mustache. They showed you one thing, but you expected much more. Got you. I got you. I got you. Look at Terry always laughing at me. Muddy lenses for sure. Yes. And I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Like, I couldn't see before. I didn't know who I was. Thank you, Kiki, for the heartbeat, baby. Thank you for the friendship necklace. I see you. You understand? I need for y'all to understand for real. Just understand it for real. Let go of the need to try to control the outcome. Hey, Dad Dude, I see you. Welcome in, welcome in. I see you. Kevin Green, see their potential, not the actual things they are showing you. Yes. Yes. That's the issue. You can't schedule your healing. You can just take it day by day. You can get your life together. You can become a better version of yourself. You can work through what it is that you need to work through. That's all you can do. And however long it takes. You laughing at me. See, Tammy laughs at me every time I start carrying on about the gifts. It's so funny. I had to learn to not be so angry that it fester in my heart. Yeah, because can I be honest with you, lady? It creates sickness in your body. The dis-ease causes disease. Think about that. Think about that. And yes, it will cause sick. Yes, when you let it fester. When I learned that, I was like, oh, I gotta start letting stuff go. I'm not gonna let this stuff get me down. Oops, so just as quick as it comes in, I push it back out. Just as quick as it comes in, that's why I'm so quick to forgive now. I'm like, baby, no, it's okay. It's okay. Yay, boo, holding on to that mess causes fire. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And we don't even understand how deeply it affects us, and both men and women. Hey, Gina, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Be like, yeah. Yes. You just hit me with some knowledge. No, because dis-ease causes disease. I need y'all to hear me. That's real talk. Tina cracking up to that. Oh, I'm mad. Y'all gotta pray for me. Y'all gotta pray for me. Look, I was eating salad with no spinach. It's in my teeth, y'all. I'm just feeling it. Just before I got on, I was eating spinach and some brown rice. I try to eat healthy, right? I'm a whole man. I can feel it in my teeth. I should have brushed my teeth before I got on here. You know what I'm saying? You said I told y'all it gets better. But you understand what I'm saying? We don't need that in our lives. And that's another reason why I'm quick to let stuff go. I ain't got that kind of time. I'll be like, y'all go ahead. You go ahead with that. You go ahead. You go right ahead. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I want you to be well. I want you to take care of yourself. And I'm wishing you well because I don't need anything that is going to keep me stuck. I don't. I don't need nothing that's going to make me physically sick. I don't want to be in the company of anybody that if I'm not in their company, if something happened, that I'm going to be walking around here making myself sick over the loss. Can I break up with the girl for not putting on makeup? If you like a woman who wears it, you can break up for whatever reason your reasoning is, but is that the right reason to break up with her? You like her better when she got on makeup, when she's polished. At this big age, I have more yesterdays than tomorrow, so I forgive you. Hello, somebody. Figuring it out. That's how I feel. At this big age, I ain't got that kind of time. Like, one of my homeboys said to me about 3 years ago, Bill was on the phone talking. He's like my brother. He's not really like my homeboy. He's really like my brother, and I love him to Reese's Pieces. He took me out on the boat last summer. Him and his wife, they are amazing. I love them, right? And he said to me, Kim, we got about 20 more personal summers. I was like, speak for yourself. He said, well, we guaranteed, if you, he started talking from a biblical perspective. But I was like, speak for yourself. I got at least 30, 35. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing, right? And he said, no, but to really live our lives, like to travel, like to do all the things, like to enjoy our lives, you know what I'm saying? You know, that kind of thing, right? So the reason why I'm saying this is when you understand that, when you begin to understand, you stop acting like, you know, you got time to waste. You're kinder to people. You're more loving towards people. You know, and I'm not saying, because none of us know when, you know, we're going to be here or not. You know, that it is what it is. My point in me saying that is this. I would hope that you understood that the things that you make time for, you're precious. You don't want to waste your time with nonsense. Nope, I plan to travel at 80, but time is precious, boy, brother, friend. Yes. 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 That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? I at least got 35 or 40. Like, you play too much. Okay, get out of here. You know? But my point is, live your life to the fullest. And don't let the dis-ease create in you a disease. Yes. You never saw her without makeup before entering a relationship. Empress, thank you, baby, for the wink winks. Thank you. Oh, I made it with the wink wink. Hello, somebody. I made it with the wink wink. I made it with the wink wink. Hello, somebody. Yes. Yes. I'm telling you right now that in order for you to get to where you want to be, forgiveness is in order. The other thing that we need is to allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you feel, because your breakthrough is in that. Your breakthrough is in that. Thank you, Empress, for the wink winks. Thank you, baby. I see you. You can't change the past. You can only move forward and focus on healing. Absolutely. Nana, Missy, I see you. Welcome in. Y'all welcome in Nana, Missy. Right? Allow yourself to feel what you feel, because your breakthrough is in that. Your breakthrough is in that. Right? Let me just say this, because I don't think I said this on last night. The reason why feeling your emotions matters, right, is when you suppress your pain, your mind tries to protect you from creating patterns. When you suppress pain, your mind tries to protect you by creating patterns. For example, if you never allowed yourself to grieve a betrayal, you may struggle with trusting new partners. If you've never processed rejection, you may become overly attached when someone shows interest. If you never sat with loneliness, you may settle for relationships that don't truly fulfill you. I'm going to repeat those examples because I want you to wrap your head around this. When you suppress pain, your mind tries to protect you by creating patterns. Stick a pin in that. The example of that is, if you never allowed yourself to grieve a betrayal, you may struggle with trusting new partners. Tammy, my heart has been broken for years by many people. Okay. Welcome in. If you've never processed rejection, you may become overly attached when someone shows you interest. Right? If you never sat with loneliness, You may settle for relationships that don't truly fulfill you. I want you to think about that. The emotions you avoid today become the patterns you repeat tomorrow. Feeling is not weakness. It is allowing yourself to process what you're going through when you allow yourself to feel things. Your feelings are also information. Let's talk about what allowing yourself to feel actually looks like, because I didn't get to this yesterday. Allowing yourself to feel doesn't mean you're staying stuck in pain. It means creating space to acknowledge what you're feeling and what's real. Right? The emotions you avoid today become the patterns you repeat tomorrow. That's right. That's right. Because if you try to avoid it, you're not working on it. You're just avoiding it. You're trying to sweep it under the rug. It's like, really? It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Anthony, can you come and shut the office door? Thank you. My nephew in there washing some dishes or doing something. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. And he the water just right? So you need to take the time. And for example, okay, so let me say this again. It means creating space to acknowledge what is real. Right? For example, instead of saying I shouldn't still care about them, right? You say instead, this hurt me and I'm going to honor that. Instead of saying, I need to get over this, you say, I need to understand what this experience has taught me. Instead of rushing into another relationship to avoid loneliness, you sit with the question, what is this moment trying to teach me about myself? That's a breakthrough question. That's a breakthrough question, and you need to ask yourself that all the time, not just one and done. When you allow the emotion to surface, you begin to separate the lesson from the wound. I'm going to say that again. When you allow the emotions to surface, when you sit with it, when you examine it, when you do the things, you begin to separate the lesson from the wound. And to be honest with you, that's where the transformation process begins. Because you begin to own your stuff. You separate the emotion, the lesson from the womb. What did I learn? What did I learn? What is this moment? What is this relationship trying to teach me about myself? And I know nobody don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. So a simple exercise to start like this process, right? If you want to start, applying this to your healing journey, write down these questions. I'm going to give y'all 2. What relationship experiences hurt me the most? What relationship experiences hurt me the most? Separate the lesson from the person you're attaching it to. Yes. 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 There you go, Kevin. Kevin, you on point. I see you. I see you, Kevin. Hello. I see you. I'm so silly. Y'all pray for me. What did that experience teach me about what I truly need in love? What did that experience teach me about what I truly need in love? Hey, Angela, thank you for the follow, baby. Thank you. Welcome in. Can y'all welcome Angela into the room? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yes. Yes. I can't say your name, but I see your hands waving. Thank you for the follow. It's not a English name. Yes. Betrayal from several different people, and yet still I rise. This process moves you from pain to wisdom. When I talk to my sister girls about femininity and being in your feminine energy, that's your feminine energy is wisdom. That's what feminine energy is. That's one of the things that is a part of feminine energy. It's wisdom. And a lot of people don't realize that. You're not acting out of emotion. You're acting out of your feminine energy. You're not yelling, screaming, crying, doing all the things. Hey, Patty Cakes. I see you, baby. I see you, sister. Thank you for the heart, me, my love. I see you. I'm in my feminine energy now more than ever before. Yes, because it's a process. And you get better. And you get better. Thank you, Patty Cakes, for the populace, baby. Thank you. I know you at work, my love. I know you at work. Yes. Let's talk about the truth about emotional breakthrough. Let's talk about that for a little while. Just for a minute. The people who truly heal are not the ones who avoid pain. They are the ones who turn towards it with courage and curiosity. Y'all know how I'm always telling you when something triggers you to sit with it, to examine it, to ask yourself, why am I triggered? And then you keep asking yourself why until you get to the root so you can pull that root out, right? The reason why this is so important, y'all, I'm writing my book too. Don't ask me, like I already have it, like I got a lot of it done, but I got to work on it. But I'm going to start focusing in on that because I need to get my book finished. Because when I tell y'all, this is going to be my next book. I already have a book out, and I've had it out since 2016. But my point is, I'm working on my book because I'm about to like blast somebody's socks all the way off. A whole bunch of people's socks all the way off. Y'all look forward to that coming because it's coming. I promise y'all it is. Because God keeps showing it to me as I'm sitting here looking at my notes and my bullet points. I'm like, why don't I have this in the book? Like, it's about to go down. So many things are changing. Websites and all kinds of different, listen. Yeah, I need to get the 2016 book ASAP. It's Perfectly Imperfect. The Key Principles to Your Best Relationship Ever by Kim Love Jones. It's on that place that got all the trees design. And I think I'm going to do a self-publish too this time. Not a self-publish. I think I'm going to go with a company. A publishing company. Yes, you can ask me a question, my love. Yes. Okay, get your book Perfectly, the Key Principles to Your Best Relationship Ever, right? Let me finish this. You can ask me, you can be typing it up while I'm going over this. Emotional breakthrough is for people when they allow themselves to feel, to understand and release what no longer serves them, right? And in that moment, something powerful begins to happen for them. They stop repeating the old patterns because the lesson has finally been learned. That's the truth about emotional breakthrough. I'm going to reread this again. The people who truly heal are not the ones who avoid pain. You know how, you ever seen somebody like, you know people who are hermits, right? They live in the woods. I don't know anybody personally. I'm just saying, I've seen it in movies. They stay alone, and their alone is, hey, peace, I see you, baby. Welcome in, and thank you for the heart me. They stay alone, and they stay by themselves as a mean to insulate themselves from any hurt, any pain, anything. And they will tell you or make people, they will push people away from them because they need to be insulated so that they don't experience anything. But when you're in that situation, you don't grow. Peace, you at level 17. Let's go. Oh my God, I'm going to try to add it. Okay, let me add it. Okay. Yes, Peace, I see you, level 17. Let's go. Right? Jennifer, I see you, baby. Thank you for the follow. Because sometimes we just want to insulate ourselves to the point, right? Yes. Yes, it is, Tammy. We insulate ourselves to the point that we protect ourselves, but where's the personal growth in that? Only thing you want is a dog, because you can't be bothered with the world. I'm stopping the world and I'm getting off permanently because I'm just going to go in the woods. I just want to, I'm not even going back outside. I can't deal with these people because these people are crazy. That kind of thing. We expect another hurt person to fix what's hurting us. They're only a reflection and a lesson, yes. My question is, how can one heal from deeply inflicted pain from someone who hurt you, wait a minute, to your core? Can I be honest with you, lady? Let me tell you how you heal. Because you forgive them, right? But then you also think about the mercy and the grace that you receive. That sounds crazy. Because most people are like, I ain't forgiving them. But the way that I learned to forgive other people, first of all, I realized that it was hurting me. It was hurting me more than it was even hurting them. They probably weren't even aware of the extent of the damage that they did when they hurt me, and how they made me cry or whatever, or how that incident shaped me and made me show up in a different way, right? But how I really learned to give it up is because it's mercy and grace that keeps me. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be deep. Like, it's the same grace that I'm given every single day. And we talked about holding other people's feet to the fire. We don't have time to do that. So I had to readjust the lens, and I had to let them go. And once I realized that people are going to be who they are, because that's all they know how to be, and I accept them for being who they are, I don't want to be around them anymore because they're dangerous to me. They may not be dangerous to somebody else, but they were dangerous to me. They had the capacity to hurt me. Thank you, Empress, for the roses, baby. I see you, right? And so I release them. And in releasing them, I release myself. And you know how you don't know everything, or you didn't know who you were, and you did things that went against who you are? Other people have done that too. And a lot of times we think that they should have known better. But sometimes they were raised in dysfunction, and while they seemed all right on the surface, underneath all of that, with a pain that you can't even imagine. And so their knee-jerk reaction is to only think about themselves and never consider you. And I don't know about y'all, but there have been times in all of our lives, I am sure, I am certain, right? In all of our lives, there have been times when we only considered ourselves. Dr. Lisa, I see you. I see you, Dr. Lisa. I love you. I love my Dr. Lisa. Okay, so let me just tell y'all who Dr. Lisa is, because she is absolutely amazing. Rhonda, I see you. Thank you. I had the comments up. I was answering a question. Listen, Dr. Lisa is my manager here on TikTok, and she is absolutely amazing. And I got to tell you, I got to find her when she came in, her comment, so that I can pin her. But she teaches me what I needed to know about. Thank you, Dr. Lisa, for the money. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. I appreciate you so much. And so Dr. Lisa literally helps me with everything that I do. Dr. Lisa, I'm going to see if it'll let me pin you, because it be giving me the business. Wait a minute. Okay. But she helps me with going live. So if you ever want to launch your income, she's a launch your income agency. She will help you. She will tell you what to do. She'll give you all the TikTok tips and tricks. She'll tell you everything you need to know about this whole situation, right? And so, yeah, I love Dr. Lisa. She is so supportive. She's calm. So I'm learning stuff and I'm implementing it in real time. And I need that, because I can't do chaotic. I'm at that stage in my life, and I'm a woman of a big certain age. And because of that, I need to learn. It's a little slower process. Now, my son and them, they will get it in 2.5 seconds, but I need calm. And so she is exactly who I need to have in my life, and she's a blessing to me. You understand? Dr. Lisa, I love you, and thank you for the money guns. Thank you for the money guns. Thank you for the money guns. Yes, I've learned. Yes, I've learned they are truly grown children running around as adults in disguise. Yes, but we don't even have to label them as that. We don't. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Because, okay, so self-love brings about a closer look at even your humanity. I'm going to just drop that right there. I'm going to leave that right there. Your sincere joy is infectious. You know what? And I'm glad. Because literally, like I'm telling, Dr. Lisa, you are level 28. You, Dr. Lisa, look at you. I don't even know if you're still here. You still here, Dr. Lisa? You said, I apologize for getting in too deep, but you are helping me heal. Yes. That's my goal, baby. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why God sent me. I promise you, I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. Oh, you here? Okay, Dr. Lisa, I'm going to try to pin. Hey, Love Universified. I see you, baby. My people's is coming up in the room. Y'all know how silly I am. Y'all pray for me. Self-love brings you closer to your humanity. It helps you. When you become self-aware on this healing journey, it'll make you more compassionate and empathetic towards others. It gives you, self-love gives you a self-awareness, right? A mindset of acceptance. It helps you to see through a different lens. It gives you compassion and empathy, which is part of your humanity. And you begin to see people not as problems, not as projects, but you get to see them in the wholeness of where they are and accept them, even if you don't give them access into your life. You will find the capacity, yes, as who they are, yes. You will have the capacity once you begin to pour in, and I only know this because I apply this to my life. This is how I live. Real talk. And people do get all the way on my nerves. I may not fool with you, but I accept you for who you are. You know why? Because I wasn't always in this place that I am in right now. I didn't always live here. I was fumbling the ball in my own life. I fumbled myself. I need you to understand that. Because I didn't know any better. Because I was operating from a place of survival, not love. So instead of me being angry with people for being who they are, I don't even pity them. I don't pity them. I'm so self-aware about my own flaws and how I fall short all the time that I have compassion for them, and I say they really don't know. Because if they knew better, they would do better. You know, all of these people that are out here right now being hoodwinked. And they're like, no, because I believe. No, they're my person. And they believe it. Even the lies, everything, they believe it. And then you get so steeped in that. Real talk. That when somebody does tell you the truth, even when you hear the truth, you have to deny the truth because you done told yourself a lie for so long. Hey, Coach Michelle, I see you, baby. I see you, baby. How are you? I see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Can y'all welcome in Coach Michelle? Can y'all welcome her in? She is so super dope. She talks about relationships and forgiveness and all of those things. Listen, love on her, y'all. Love on her. Yes. Love on her. Welcome her in. She's super dope. I promise you. I don't remember when she goes live, but she's super dope. Because I catch her sometimes. But yeah. Yeah, y'all welcome. Yes, welcome her in. Michelle Monet. Welcome her in. Aw, thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you. But the only reason why I'm saying all of this to you is because it shifts your consciousness, you see. It shifts your God consciousness. You actually enlarge your capacity when you love yourself. That's why I can love on people who I'm never going to ever see again, and I can forgive them all in the same breath. Because I don't need to hold on to that. It doesn't serve me. It doesn't help me. It's about the release. And it's about me understanding how flawed but beautiful I am. Y'all, if y'all need to get in touch with me in any way, y'all can direct message me right now. I'm posting it so that if you have a question, if there's anything that you want to know, if there's any way that I can help you, you can hit me up. Also, I wanted to remind y'all that I'm having my Super Fans Only Live on Wednesday, March the 11th. I want y'all here. And on March the 15th, I am doing a sister girl woman only situation. And what I need y'all to do is I need you to do one of two things. You can hit me on the Service Plus and send me your email address, so that I can send you the information about joining us on March the 15th. I don't have the time set, but that is a Sunday, right? And we're going to get together and we're going to have some real talk. And I'm talking real talk, right? I need y'all to send me real questions. Please don't tell me that you like me or that you're interested in me on the Surface Plus. That doesn't help me. I need so what you can do, right, is you can sign up for my monthly newsletter, and in the section where it says sign up, and in the section where it's a note, you can put March the 15th. I will let you know all of the information, and I'll send you an email. That's what we're going to do. And I can't say certain words on here, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? When you're talking about this self-awareness piece, when you're talking about this healing piece, when you're talking about your personal growth and development, you have to, for your own sake, right? In order to evolve and get to the next level, you literally got to lean in to what you're feeling, right? You have to operate and begin to love yourself in order for you to expand to be able to love other people. Because can I be honest with y'all? I want to drop this on y'all. Did you really love them if you weren't loving yourself? That's a question. I want y'all to think about it. Because how are you giving to anybody else what you don't have for yourself? But I love them. Do you? Did you? It's just something to think about. I ain't busting nobody in the head to the white meat today. Well, maybe later on tonight, but not right now. Did you love yourself? Because that's, come on. But did you love yourself? And let's make the math. How were you giving what you didn't have? If I ask you for $100 and you ain't got it, you can't give it to me. I'm just saying. I ain't busting nobody in the head to the white meat. Not right now. Not right now. Come back later. Get some of this. Y'all know my man. I left him as soon as I truly honored and loved myself and bound. Yes. Most love is attachment and expectations of that inner child that they didn't get. Yes, Kevin. Yes. Speak the painful growth-inducing truth, ma'am. Jeez. Y'all don't want this smoke. Y'all don't want it. Oh, we hit 100K. We hit 100K. We hit 100K. Y'all ain't ready. I keep telling y'all is not ready. Oh, wait, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. I love y'all so much. Y'all are so super dope. Angel said, boom, 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 boom. Booyah. There you go. You see, I'm a whole mess. Y'all pray for me here. Pray for me. Let me drink some water. Yes, Kevin. Yes. And that's absolutely nuts. That is absolutely nuts. It don't even make sense. And as my baby boy would say to me, Ma, they gotta make it make sense. Make it make sense. Nucapina Pia? What is Nucapina Pia? What is that? Nucapinda Pia? What is that? You said we love you back. I don't know what that mean, Empress. Empress, what you say, girl? Because I don't know what you say. I'll say it. Talk to me. Hello, somebody. What do that mean? Come on here, Empress. Talk to me. Yeah, Joanna is laughing at me too. Because what that mean? When you're living in it, it makes sense to me. Now it's ridiculous. The expectations I had. Yes. Kevin, thank you for being here in this room and dropping the wisdom that you are dropping, baby. Oh, it's I love you in Swahili. Oh, wait a minute, you're gonna have to teach me that. Send that to me in my inbox. I'm gonna start saying that to people. Nuka pina pina. That's what I'm saying. I'll be like, I love you in Swahili. Yes, yes, yes. And you gotta send me the phonetic, the way to say it phonetically, so I can get that thing down. Yes, yeah, y'all is learning me today. I am over loving and empathetic, forgiving, and trying to see why people do what they do. You keep being amazing, Jeannie. Don't change. Don't shift. Don't do it. You can be overly loving and empathetic and forgiving. You could be all of that. Just don't cast your pearls before swine, my love. Because you can be all of that and your picker be broken and you will be in perpetual healing mode because everywhere you go, somebody is jacking you. You understand? You don't need that. You can be all of that, but be cautious as to who you share and have in your life. Don't change who you are. Yes. Yes. Because everybody don't deserve you, my love. They don't. I'm sorry. And they're good people too, but they don't deserve you. I'm just being honest. They good and they good for somebody, but they not good for you if they don't know how to love you. And you cannot cast your pearls before swine. Thank you, Love Universified. I see you coming back in, sis. Kim, you better not say it like that, sis. Na ku pinda pi. Dada Wami, my sister. Oh. We gonna have to do a whole voice chat because you got Empress, say it to me. Say it to me in a voice chat. Nakapinda Pia. Dada Wami, my sister. Dada Wami. Am I saying it right? I play too much. Thank you, love. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody don't deserve you, baby. Everybody don't deserve you. Everybody's not your person. Everybody doesn't have the capacity to love you at the rate that you love. That's just something to think about. That's it. That's it. Just be mindful of that. It won't let me hear, but you got it. Yes, in the inbox. Yeah, friends also. Girl, you know how many people is going out of my life? And I love them too. I love them. I still love them. I still pray for them every day. Every day. No, I'm not kidding you. I do. They just don't have access to me anymore. And I'm intentional about that. And it don't mean that I don't love them and care about them, because I do. I'm just not doing it anymore. I had to make a decision. Everybody can't come in my house. Everybody can't. I don't break bread. I don't even go to lunch and dinner with people. Certain people, they can't even get me out to lunch and dinner. If I want to go to lunch and dinner, I could pay for it myself. I'll take myself out. They don't need access to me. If I feel confused, if I feel any kind of, unsettledness about who they are, then no. We can't hang out for what? If I see you in passing, I'll say hello. And again, welcome you and all of that. I'm talking about access past normal niceties. They did mean something to you at some point, but everybody doesn't deserve access to you, my love. They just don't. Hey, Camille, I see you. I'm currently dealing with letting go of certain spirits. That's a process. Let's just talk about that. That's a whole process. If you hang out, you ever notice, wait a minute. Lady, let me ask you a question. You ever notice if you hang around somebody for about 2-3 weeks and they have a particular saying, that event, you'll start picking up their saying and you'll start repeating what they're saying. Like I say tomfoolery, and I've been saying tomfoolery for about, 20 years. And all of my friends know I say tomfoolery. So when, I don't know if it's only when they talking to me or when they talk to other people, they say, that's some tomfoolery. That's what I say. That's one of my words. It's fraganacle, it's tomfoolery, it's buffoonery. I got a lot of words that, I use. And they'll call me and say, girl, that ain't nothing but some tomfoolery. And it's because they've been listening to me for 10, 12 years. Now they've incorporated that into their vernacular. You know how you got friends? They pick up, you pick up their stuff, their little ticks, and they pick up yours. So the reason why what you just said, letting go of, Empress, thank you. Thank you, Empress. I didn't even know. Okay. But you understand what I'm saying? You pick up their little things, their little sayings. So when you talk about getting rid of spirits, do you know what it's like to be in environments where that energy is flowing and moving from one place to the other, from one person to another? How anger, how frustration, how aggravation, we talked about this earlier, how it infects you. It doesn't just affect you, it infects you. That's why we got to protect our ear gate, our eye gate, and all that other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Because if it's bad, it's an infection. If it's good, right? We don't want an infection that makes us sick. That's why we got to be careful, right? We gotta detox from those spirits by not being around them. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the comments. Hey, Shakir. How are you? Hello, Camille. Thank you for the follow, baby. I see you. Lady, as far as family, friends, and associates. Yes. Nice boy. Thank you for the follow, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, y'all. Yes, ma'am. If my mom smokes and I don't, how will we get along? What? If my mom smokes and I don't, how will we get along? I don't know. Yes, love. Had a crying moment. I'm sorry, baby. I just want us to get it all the way together. I want us to get it all the way together. And we need to be honest about how we heal. Oh, how'd you get up here for figuring it out? Figuring it out? You ain't mean to come up here, did you?
You sent me the request, so
I did. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
okay, no worries. Drop me down.
I don't know what I'm doing around here. This is crazy. I must have hit you by accident, baby. But I'm glad you came up even for a second. Right. Empress, thank you for being the title gift of the roses. Thank you, baby. I see you, my love. I see you. If you don't, right. I don't know. I didn't understand that really as pertains to the subject matter. I didn't, I've been on here 2.5 hours. Y'all play too much. Y'all trying to keep me on here 3, but I gotta go, because if I'm coming back tonight, I need to get my life together. If y'all don't see me tonight, it means I done took myself out to dinner to decompress. I more than likely will be on here tonight, even if it's at 8 o'clock, because we already at 4 o'clock and I need a minute to get my life together, right? Listen, I love y'all. I didn't even get finished talking to y'all about all the stuff I wanted to talk. Just this topic alone. Like this is like, it's not deep. It's not heavy. It's not. But it is important. It is important, right? Maybe they are forced to be immersed in the mother smoke in order to see her. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I've dealt with it. Don't allow anyone to keep you from evolving and prioritizing you. Yes. Hey, walking in faith. I see you. Listen, y'all. I love y'all like some fried chicken with some baked macaroni and cheese and some collard greens. I promise y'all I do. I really do. I do. Y'all make my whole day. Y'all make me laugh. The fact that I have a community here on TikTok blesses my whole entire heart. You all are some amazing people. And I'm not saying that because y'all are here to see me. I'm saying that because you want to heal. And even if you are listening to somebody else in the chat and people are giving you proper instruction and helping you along the way, I see y'all. And I see how y'all love on one another. I see how y'all love on me. And I love that for all of us. Y'all make me legitimately feel amazing. And I'm already happy. So y'all just add, y'all are the cherry on top of my little pie. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all make my day in ways in which y'all can't even imagine. Y'all are super dope. I want to leave y'all with this. Real love changes everything. Real love changes the way that you show up, the way that you lead. It changes everything. And because I want us to win, and I really mean this, we gotta begin to practice real love. Thank you. I love you too, Tammy. I love you, Jeannie. I love you figuring it out. I love you, C Delight. I love you, Kevin. I love you, Lady. Oh, yes. Y'all are so super dope. I love y'all. Y'all are super dope. Thank you for sharing out the live. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for tapping on the screen. We are at 121K. Thank you. And I will see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock. If y'all don't see me around 8:30, about 8:30, if y'all don't see me around 8:30, I'm probably not going to be on. But I should be on no later than 8. Maybe 8:15. All right, I love y'all. Y'all enjoy your day. All right, bye-bye.